let's say you have a short section like this and you want to make this cable shorter like that. Well, let me show you how. First, remove your cable. Let's make it shorter. Now, there are many cable cutters, but I have found tin snips to work pretty well. This is 2-gauge aluminum clad or alu clad. Now, aluminum clad is not as good as pure copper, but it is perfectly good, and it's a lot cheaper. So first I will cut it like this. Then I will need to strip it. Then make sure you have the correct gauge. I will intentionally crimp on red so I can have polarity in the wire strippers for cable. For heavy cable, you use things like this, but and you strip it roughly there. But I actually don't like that, and I just prefer to do this. My cables have been good, my batteries have been good for at least 5 years, so therefore this works. Okay, there we go. Strip it. Notice I don't strip it excessively, and the reason for that is otherwise I'll have too much bare copper outside the crimped section of the connector that I'm adding, and I don't want that. It's important that you use the correct size lug. If you use an oversized lug, like you can sometimes get away with crimping 2 undersized wires into the same oversized lug. You can put 2 undersized wires in some oversized lugs, and that's actually a useful thing to do in case you want to make like a splitter. But here I just want a regular cable like this. So this is not crimped yet. I should have trimmed those wires a little more, but this is fine, because especially since I'm going to just put some heat shrink on it. I'm using size 35. This is a hydraulic crimper. You will want one of these. This is a cheap one off eBay. You release the tension here. So remember, size 35 for 2-gauge crimps. Line the jaws. Tighten this hydraulic lock. This allows the pressure to build up. And then you crimp it a couple times. So once from one direction and from another angle. Okay, I've crimped it once now, but that's not enough. I'm now going to crimp it from another angle. You can have any strategy you want, but this is how I do, and I like it, and it works. So I'm just going to keep doing it this way. The jaws come loose sometimes, and there we go. I close this tight. I now have this. Test it. Make sure it doesn't come loose. It's rotated. Now I'm going to heat shrink it. There are many heat shrinking tools. I like this one. So this one has digital control over the temperature. You can see the red hot glow. It heat shrinks pretty quickly. Make sure you don't burn the rubber too much. It's a PVC, I believe. Yeah, heat shrink. It's based on PVC. The reason I use the opposite color as the cable is for a battery connection, is because I can then use this as a polarized interconnect. And then in the end, I turn the temperature down, let it cool down for a while, and then I turn it off. And there you go. A shorter cable that does the same job, except now I can make another one too.